In March, scientists announced the discovery of gravitational waves and evidence for the Big Bang. Today, they're not so sure. Hello everyone, I'm Ian O'Neill, space producer for Discovery News, and like many of our viewers, I'm a little confused. You may remember the video when Trace and I got very excited about gravitational waves embedded in the cosmic microwave background radiation, known simply as the CMB. We even sacrificed a whole pack of balloons to help explain that historic discovery. But now the team of researchers have urged caution about their original announcement after other space scientists began doubting their conclusions. It's thought the CMB is the weak echo of the Big Bang that happened nearly 14 billion years ago. Using a telescope located at the South Pole called BICEP 2, the researchers concluded that they were indeed looking at the signature of gravitational waves. This discovery proved the inflationary model of the Big Bang and even provided possible evidence for quantum gravity. These are all amazing discoveries. Unfortunately, there was one problem. Well, there were two problems actually. Galactic dust fills the Milky Way, and when looking out into the cosmos, this dust gets in the way, creating its own polarization signature. Astronomers need to correct for this dusty interference in order to find gravitational waves in the CMB. The European Space Agency has a space telescope called Planck that is also looking for evidence of gravitational waves in this Big Bang echo. Planck can also create an accurate map of this galactic dust because it's surveying the entire sky. When the BICEP 2 astronomers corrected for this dust, they only had very limited data from Planck, so according to the critics, they made insufficient corrections for the now famous polarization that was more likely caused by dust and not by gravitational waves. The second problem is that the researchers made the groundbreaking announcement before they published their work to a scientific journal. But this month, the BICEP 2 team finally published their work. Although they stand by their research, they also pointed out that dust could have interfered with their results. To remove the galactic dust interference, they need to wait until Planck releases detailed measurements later this year. So now the big question is, why the heck did the BICEP 2 team make an announcement of this magnitude before they'd even published? Well, it could be argued that the BICEP 2 team were just so confident in their analysis, they were just enthusiastic to get the word out. Sometimes in science, it's important to make a big announcement first to secure your name in the history books before any competing scientists can do the same. Or perhaps they just wanted to make their results known to the scientific community before publishing, so their conclusions could be checked. So they may have been premature, but it's important to remember that the BICEP 2 findings could still be real, and gravitational waves and the theories behind the Big Bang are just as valid today as they were in March. Right or wrong, it's fascinating to see the scientific process play out in a very public stage. I just hope for the BICEP 2 scientists' sake that the upcoming Planck data proves they were right. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below and keep coming back for more science videos every day of the week.